We ask that everyone present demonstrate attitude of good sportsmanship throughout the contest, no matter what personal feelings or loyalty they may have toward one team or the other. Obscene cheers, the throwing of objects, verbal indignities directed toward the athletes, coaches, or officials have no place in high school athletics. Any spectator not displaying appropriate conduct will be asked to leave the game. Your cooperation is expected and appreciated. Thank you.
All right, welcome back, Triton Trojan fans. Welcome tonight, Triton Trojan fans. This is the second of our double header here tonight for both varsity teams, as our Trojans 5-4, 1-1 in the HNAC, come in to visit Culver, 1-10 on the season and winless yet in the HNAC. As they battle them here earlier tonight, the girls won with a 34-31. Brought it all down to the wire. Girls put together a pretty good effort here tonight. So congrats to them. Triton tonight, they're favored to win this one, 60-32. Last time these two teams met, Triton won 56-39. Got the starters here for tonight. First for the home Culver Cavaliers. Owen Valiquet is out there with Hunter Mans. Out there with Ziaja, Conley, and King, rounding out the five for them. Tallest player they have on the floor will be two players that are 6'3", and Marquez Anderson, we saw him last night, as well as Donavan Ziaja. Out there for Triton, the starting five: Ashton Oviedo, Jared Bules, Tyson Yates, Tyler Heckaman, and Keegan Westafer, the starting five tonight for the Trojans. They come in off of a win last time.
I haven't been paying attention, sorry.
Oh, I got a pass from I tried to get my assistant up there, but his wife won't let him.
Oh.
Sheesh.
Or was that an excuse?
I'm thinking it's an excuse. I can say it because I'm not sure you're going to watch this.
I think we're going to get going right now because we already did the anthem for the girls.
Yep, already did the anthem for the girls, so we'll have that. The starting lineups will come out. Of course, Triton the last time they were out, they beat Trinity at Greenlawn for that fifth win. So Oviedo will be the five. Like I said, Triton, the big thing for them tonight is going to be ball control. Do a good job. Don't like when they get into pressure. They got to do a good job being smart, getting to the basket. You're going to see Tyler Heckaman work inside out. He's done a great job in the post. And Keegan Westafer, there's a lot of these guys who could be playing tonight, and they're going to have they need a big solid win going into Bi-County. For Culver, searching for that first win in the HNAC tonight as they get ready to bring out their group. With only four seniors on their squad, Triton battling with three on their squad. So as we get things, so Owen Valiquet comes out. So last night the JV boys beat Culver at our place last night. As they won that one pretty handily. So we'll see what they have in store here. Round 2, round 3 for us is going to come after the bobsled. We're going to get the Winter Olympics ready for us apparently on the way home. So they're going to get ready to bring everybody out. Of course, Culver in their home white uniforms, numbers black outlined in white and orange. Triton with their away blue uniforms, white numerals outlined in gold. So here we go now. As Heckaman will get ready to jump against Jalen King. King, a 6-foot sophomore, will go against the 6'4" Tyler Heckaman as they get ready to go underway. And both teams, this is the varsity matchup for the boys, is underway as the tip goes to Culver.
They didn't reset the timeouts on the scoreboard.
No, they did not.
So ours is going to be wrong.
Okay. So they're going to go to work now. Conley now works on over back to King. King with the basketball on the right wing, circles back up top, goes on over to Ziaja. Ziaja back on over to Valiquet. Oviedo's out there on him. Man-to-man defense being played by the Trojans. King now. Works it back to Ziaja. On over to Mans. Hunter Mans works it on over. Valiquet with the up fake. He'll drive baseline to the feed it back underneath the Ziaja. They'll work back again. King now on the attack. He'll go through some traffic. Up and no good with the left hand. Rebounded Tyler Heckaman. Works on over to Tyson Yates. Now Triton's going to get their first offensive possession of the night. Yates now. Drops to Bules. Bules now inside the three-point line. Kicks it over to Oviedo. He's in the corner. Valiquet closed on him quickly. Oviedo with the running floater and gets that one to drop. Ashton Oviedo's on the board and Triton takes the lead. Man's now with the basketball. Quickly on over to Conley. Conley now goes up against Heckaman, backs out of trouble. Picks his dribble up, finds Ziaja. Bules out there on him. Ziaja with the crossover, kicks it back across, and Oviedo got a piece of it. Oh, I kind of thought,
Trojan basketball.
so it's going to be, I guess, over in the back. Maybe that Valiquet may have got a piece of it. So Yates now to inbound as Coach Groves calls out the play. Yates goes to inbound to Bules. Bules now drops to Tyson Yates in the post. He'll go up strong in the paint and puts it in. Tyson Yates, Triton on a 4-0 run. Mans now with the basketball, quickly past the half-court line. Mans works back to center court, on over to Ziaja. Ziaja in the corner to Valiquet. Valiquet behind the back dribble, goes hard to the baseline, retreats back to King. Conley now top the key. Did a good job keeping his dribble to jab step. Picks his dribble up, goes to Mans. Mans in the post, pull-up jumper for him, up, no good, back iron. Rebound to Ashton Oviedo. Oviedo now past the half-court line. Goes back, on over to Yates. Yates with the nice drive to the basket up the left hand and puts it in. Tyson Yates with the and one opportunity.
Cavalier foul number 3, Owen Valiquet. His first, team's first. To the line.
Foul be on Owen Valiquet.
Timeout.
And Cavaliers will take a timeout.
Second timeout.
So that'll be our first timeout of the ball game before the Tyson Yates free throw. So Triton coming out 6-0 run to start off the ball game here at Culver. So other action in the HNAC tonight, Knox is at LaVille, North Judson's at Winnemac, and Pioneers taking a casting at their place. So hope everybody's safe out there and safely at home while we're getting ready to bobsled on the way home. Oh boy. Some of those corners I think could be bobsled corners. I'm just saying. Hopefully Dan Stichter's not driving and watching the game while he's driving. Oh, man. I had to get the jab in there. Yates now back to the line. He'll get his first opportunity. First opportunity of the ball game. That one hits back iron. No good. Culver comes away with it. Yates come out quickly on defense. Here comes Bules, and Bules steals it away. Official, Bules works it up to Tyson Yates. Yates with the left-hand layup. Banks open for Tyson Yates. Taryn had 9 points in the girls' game, and Tyson Yates here quickly with 6. King now. And Yates comes in and takes it away. King now is going to fight him on the transition. He'll get fouled on the way up. Jalen King's going to get called for the foul. Checking in next will be Owen Clingler, as well as Auston Zehner.
Now they got the timeouts right on the scoreboard.
Yeah, right when they called timeout, I looked up there and they had them fixed. So Yates now to the line for 2. Gets that one to drop. Makes his first free throw of the evening. 7 points for him. Zehner's in now. Ball with Clingler. Yates now with the basketball. He'll get his next free throw attempt is up and in and out. 1 for 2. Ziaja now brings it up. Ziaja almost traveling there. Bules comes in with the body, and they're going to say a foul there. That'll be Triton's first foul, and that's going to belong to the senior Jared Bules. Zehner now with the basketball to inbound. Goes to Ziaja. Ziaja quickly to King on the right wing. Westafer out there on defense on him. King tipped by Westafer, but he gets tipped, and King's going to go up strongly. And Tyler Heckaman blocks him. Up quickly to Oviedo, up with the left hand, blocked by Clingler, and they're going to say a foul on this end. Tyler Heckaman with a big block. Man reached up there in the skyscraper range and swatted it away. So 3 team fouls now for the Cavaliers as Ashton Oviedo, the sophomore sniper, finds his way to the charity stripe. And he gets that one to drop. It was a good job by the defense to close out behind there. And Oviedo perfect from the line there. He's got 4. Him and Tyson Yates taking care of the scoring duties here in the early goings of the first quarter. Ziaja back on over to Clingler, gets it across there. Yates on defense. Clingler goes to Valiquet. He's in the corner. He'll work back, pulls it up, goes to Ziaja. Ziaja quickly pulls it back to Zehner. Zehner up atop the key. We'll give it back to Valiquet. Oviedo out there, and he'll tip it away, and he'll give him at the reach.
Foul number 10, Ashton.
Be team's second. First one on Oviedo.
Oviedo.
Oh, boy. King gets in the corner. He'll go on the drive, goes up strong with it, and up off the glass it's in.
Number 20, Jalen King.
And Culver's on the board. Trailing by 9, Heckaman's got the basketball. Gets it back to Westafer, on top to Oviedo. Straight away, three's up. No good, off the mark. Westafer tries to knock away from King, but he'll get the rebound. Ziaja now with the basketball. He'll go past the half-court line. Bules is out there on him. Ziaja to King. King goes to Zehner. Zehner now top the key. Heckaman's out there on him. Heckaman gets a piece of it, and he'll take it away with the steal. Heckaman on the fast break. Is the big man going to take it himself? And does. It's going to be blocked by Clingler. Valiquet now with the basketball. He'll go spin, half a spin, works it back around to Ziaja. Valiquet on the right wing now. He'll go against Oviedo. Behind the back dribble, no good there. Goes back to Zehner. Zehner hands off to King. He'll go in the lane, up and in. Good exchange there for the Cavaliers, as now they're on a 4-0 run here. Oviedo with the basketball. Back to Bules, on to Westafer. On over to Yates on the outside the perimeter. Keegan Westafer is going to go on the dribble drive. No look past Oviedo. He'll step back. Goes back to Heckaman. He'll pull for mid-range jumper. Puts it in. Tyler Heckaman's on the board now. Triton leads 13-4. And it'll go off the foot of Ziaja, and he'll keep it alive. Quick one over to King, and he'll come close to the half-court line. Drops to Clingler. Clingler on over to Valiquet. Finds Zehner atop the key. Goes back to Ziaja. Bules on him. Doing a good job on defense on Ziaja for Jared Bules. Zehner with the up fake. Pulls it back. Goes to Clingler. Clingler back to Valiquet. No look pass. Bules almost came away with it. As Ziaja, probably the mid-range jumper. No good. Rebound Keegan Westafer. Yates now quickly up to Oviedo. Valiquet closed on him in a hurry. Oviedo some fancy dribble moves, goes up strong off the glass, puts it in. Ashton Oviedo, pretty lay-in for him. Ziaja now on the attack, pulls it back, goes to Valiquet. 2.5 remaining here in the first quarter, Triton leading 15-4. Zehner now with the basketball, goes to Ziaja, he'll go on the dribble drive, and they're going to get Bules with his second personal.
Triton foul, number 12, Jared Bules. His second, team third. In the lineup for the Trojans.
Checking in now will be Hunter Mans, along with Quentin Amsden and John Gardner for the Trojans, as Westafer and Bules get a break.
Number 4, Hunter Mans.
Ziaja to inbound. Goes to Mans. Mans now will go to work. Pulls it back. Goes back to Ziaja. He'll find King. Goes to Zehner. They'll get it back to Clingler. Back to Zehner. Zehner now with the basketball. Quentin Amsden comes in and tries to take it away. King gets it now. Amsden got a piece of it. Zehner kind of a focal part of that offense there atop the key. Clingler back to Zehner. On to Ziaja. Down low quickly to Clingler on the baseline. Trying to wait for that nice shot. Zehner keeping that pivot foot glued to the floor. Culver on over. Or Clingler on over to Ziaja. King now gets it. Amsden out there on defense on him. Taking a lot of time off the clock. There's going to be another defender there. As King now goes up strong, and it's going to be blocked, but we're going to get a foul on Triton. Oh, you brought fish too? Boy, I'm beginning to really like our photo group.
I'm full.
Well, minute and a half. Foul's going to be on Heckaman. King now makes his first free throw. That's the first free throw made by the Cavaliers here tonight. Shots up, and it drops in, takes a friendly bounce there. King has all the points for the Cavaliers. Oviedo hands off to Yates. On to Heckaman. Heckaman goes to Oviedo. He'll go, gets caught on the baseline. Heckaman, big man will spot for three. Side iron just short off the mark. Mans with the rebound now. He'll go to work. Culver now past the half-court line. Zehner, he'll try a deep two, puts it in. The big man drops that one.
54, Reno Zehner.
Amsden down the left wing will go to work now. Finds Oviedo, quickly on over to John Gardner. Finds Quentin Amsden, 45 seconds remaining. Gardner back to Oviedo. He'll go strong and get fouled on the way through.
Our internet's dropping out a little bit, so if you experience buffering at home, you might want to try restarting your stream.
Owen Clingler, his second, team fourth, in the lineup for the Trojans.
And Hunter McIntyre is going to find his way in. Gardner receives the inbound, hands off to Tyson Yates. Yates back to Oviedo. Head coach James Hafley trying to explain to the officials something he's seeing. Oviedo now goes back to Tyson Yates. Gardner now goes on the attack, up and puts it in. John Gardner. 2 seconds now. Ziaja forces one up at the buzzer. It's a high arcing shot. No good. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. 17-8. Triton's out in front.
Cavaliers 8.
So Triton leading the way here, 17-8. Triton started off with a pretty good run there. All 8 of Culver's points coming from 6 of the 8 coming from Jalen King and 1 coming from Zehner. So we'll see what we have going here in the second quarter. Triton's out in front. We'll see what happens here.
It'll be Trojan ball to start the second period.
So the 5 out there for Triton's going to be McIntyre, Gardner, Oviedo, Tyson Yates, and Quentin Amsden. King, Mans, Ziaja, Conley, and Valiquet all out there for the Cavaliers.
49 watching right now.
In the warmth and comfort of their own home.
Well, it's warm and comfy here.
It's warm and comfy. I just don't want to go out to the, I just don't want to go out to the vehicle. So Yates now will go to work. Down to Amsden on the right wing, back up top to McIntyre. He gets the handoff to Gardner, quickly on over to Amsden. McIntyre finding some spot down the post. Oviedo, he'll step back for 3. Puts, in and out. Good look there, and Conley gets the rebound. Mans now with the basketball. Yates comes up on him. King tries to go back door. Ziaja gets on the right wing. Gardner out there on defense on him. Triton doing a good job on that man defense. Back to Mans. Mans pulls up. Yates almost got that one blocked. Conley goes up and gets the rebound. Now he's stuck in the paint. And it's a fight for the basketball, and it's going to be a foul on Triton. And that's going to be on Quentin Amsden. It'll be his first personal foul. Team's 5th.
His first, team's 5th.
So Ziaja to inbound for the Cavaliers. Mans now, he'll go in the lane. He'll go up strong, and then he's going to get another foul on Triton on a reach. And that's going to be on Tyson Yates. Be his first personal. Team 6. They're 1 away from putting Culver in the bonus the rest of the way out for the half. Ziaja quickly to King. King goes on over. Finds Ziaja on the left wing. Goes down to King, and Amsden's going to get a whistle for another push foul.
Number 30, Quentin Amsden.
And that's going to put them to the line for the 1-on-1 bonus.
To the line to shoot the bonus, number 20,
King was perfect from the line his first trip. And Quentin Amsden will take a break.
In line out for the Trojans, number 33, Tyler Heckaman.
Heckaman will come in and McIntyre will come out. And Culver pulling everybody back away from the free throw shooter. That's an interesting strategy. Pulling all the players off the key and back. And he'll get that one to drop. Let's try to get him on defense faster.
Yeah.
Interesting move there. King now back to the line. Shots up and off the mark. He misses his first free throw. He's 3 of 4 for the night. Yates now, he'll go to work. Man's now out there on him. On to Oviedo on the right wing. Oviedo spins, goes down to Heckaman. The big man's got it. He'll go up strong, he'll get fouled. That'll be on Valiquet, be his second personal, team's fifth. So Heckaman out of the line. Triton's made 3 free throws on the evening. And there's number 4. So Tyler Heckaman, he's on the board there. Well, he's on the board yet again. Westafer checked in for Quentin Amsden. And Heckaman goes perfect there. Triton only missing 2 free throws on the evening. Valiquet now. He gets past the half-court line, works himself over, picks it back up, goes on over. Conley hands to Valiquet, and he'll lose it on the way through. Gardner now on the fast break, quickly up to Oviedo. Long pass, Oviedo tries to corral it, and he'll go. Gardner now for 3. No good, rebound, Keegan Westafer. Westafer goes back up there, and they're going to get him up with a shot. Westafer on the board. Good job by him to hold the up fake, but nice job to get the defender to leave his feet and go back up for the shot. That's going to be on Conley.
Team 6 to the line to shoot 1. 34, Westafer.
Westafer now back to the line.
I'm getting a lot of static. Oh, was that, yeah, your phone's too close to the spaceship.
That's what it was. I'm still getting some.
All right, went away from me.
Okay. Gardner now with the basketball, or Ziaja who has the basketball. Triton leads King, gets blocked by Keegan Westafer. Conley gets it, puts it back up, gets his own rebound. Conley back up, no good, rebound, Heckaman. Yates now with the basketball, he's on the fast break. Slows it back down in transition, goes to reset, goes to Oviedo on the right wing. Oviedo now, quickly on over, Gardner back to Westafer, on to Oviedo straight away. Yates looking for Heckaman down low, the big man's got it to go against King. Gives it to Gardner, he'll pull up a 3. No good, rebound Mans. Mans now with the basketball. On to King. Culver working it around here. Goes to Conley in the middle. Hands off to Ziaja. Ziaja goes to Conley down low. He'll get some space and up, and no good. Foul's going to be on Heckaman. Be his second personal foul. Team's 8th.
33, Tyler Heckaman, his second.
Oh. That's happened here before.
Well, the fire alarms are now going off. This is a first. That's a first for me.
Well, it's happened here before. I'm thinking it was a basketball game too.
Well, this is a first for me. Never called a fire alarm before. That's just okay. Well, so
it's one of those things. Is there really a fire?
Well,
they got it stopped.
Well, it's kind of like what happened in the Ravens and the 49ers Super Bowl, where the Mercedes-Benz Dome down there with the Saints, the lights went out. Total different game after that. Just saying. Just saying. There could be some strategy behind that. There was somewhere else that happened too. The lights flickered off and on. Can't remember where that one was at.
With our second period light show.
All right.
The light show.
The light show. Oh, good night. All right, so here we go. It's going to get broken out get things back in order here. McIntyre and Bruce Johnson, the sophomore deadly shooter from the outside, will check in. Yes, Conley will get a chance for a second attempt, or maybe the first attempt?
I think it's first.
I don't know. Conley shots off, so must have been, that was the first one. So he'll miss the first one. Okay, so everybody, they thought it was the second one too. Conley now, second shot, it's in. And they now hit the 10-point mark, trailing by 12. McIntyre inbounds to Yates. Here comes some pressure. Mans is going to stick with Yates the rest of the way. Mans on Tyson Yates. He gets there quickly. Hands off to Ashton Oviedo. Westafer now. Quick on the action. On over to Yates. Oviedo. He'll take a 2 and can't get that one to drop. McIntyre tries to come in and get the rebound. And it's going to go out of bounds.
Alternating possession.
They're going to call a jump ball and give it to Culver.
Cavalier ball.
Okay. So officials trying to get that one sorted out. Conley now, they're going to go to work. Should be Mans, rather. On to Ziaja. Ziaja with it. He'll hand off to Mans. Yates inching his way out to him. Hands off to King. McIntyre pulled out on him. Conley now goes to Valiquet. Valiquet on over to Mans. Mans drives. McIntyre got a piece on the man with the motor doesn't quit. He's on the fast break. McIntyre puts it in. Hunter McIntyre showed off that motor as he steals that one and goes coast to coast. And the Cavaliers are going to take a timeout as Triton takes a 14-point lead.
A full timeout.
I kind of like being down here close to the bench sometimes so I can hear everybody's conversations. It's really interesting. So timeout resume. After timeout game resumes. Ziaja, Valiquet, Clingler, King, and Conley all out there for the Cavaliers. McIntyre, who just scored that steal and basket, out there with Bruce Johnson, Ashton Oviedo, Tyson Yates, and Keegan Westafer out there for the Trojans. Valiquet pulls it back. Valiquet tries to go off the leg of Tyson Yates, but Yates recovers. And Tyson Yates gets in there, takes it away, and they're going to get a foul on Conley.
Cavalier foul, number 15, Braxton Conley. His second, team 7. Number 24.
Coach Hafley not liking the call as Tyson Yates now is Culver's and put Triton in the bonus. As Yates now goes to work, he'll get a one-on-one opportunity. Maybe that's what I heard with the static earlier with the cheerleaders.
Oh, yeah, I bet that was.
Good grief, I'm losing my mind. Yates making his second free throw on the evening, puts Triton up by 15, has an opportunity to put him up 16 here with this free throw. Shots up and in. Yates almost gets a piece up from Clingler, and Clingler slows down on over near side to King. King back to Ziaja. Bruce Johnson on him. Finds Conley. Westafer now comes on defense. McIntyre on King. King now with the basketball. Picks his dribble. Has to find somewhere to go with it. Drops it down to Ziaja, and he gets it just by Bruce Johnson. Valiquet. The Triton student section making a lot of noise down there in the corner. Ziaja now goes back on top to King. King now drives, kicks it out to Conley. Conley on the drive, and they're going to get foul's going to be on Westafer. You know, Farrell's changed his shirt. He was wearing something different than the first quarter. Now he's wearing a different jersey in the second quarter. At least that's not what he was wearing. I looked down there earlier.
I wasn't paying attention.
When I saw him down there earlier, jumping off the bleachers. Conley's shot is up and off the mark. Oviedo with it now. On over to Johnson on the left wing. Westafer in the corner.
Timeout, Trojans. The 30-second timeout.
30-second timeout now for the Trojans. So Westafer got in the corner there and got trapped. So here we go, up 16. Trying to away the course. The girls won in a barn burn 34-31 after starting off 11-0. And they used that momentum the rest of the way out, only giving back the lead one time back to Culver. And Triton led the rest of the way out, and they end up pulling that one out. Girls did a great job tonight. Both teams' last game before bye county. Of course, that's going to bring my must be my second year doing this. Actually, full year.
Second full year,
Second full year. So, started all off at Bremen on a game that had to be recorded.
And it'll probably have to be recorded this year.
Yep. Also, the game there that first year for the boys game that was there for the next one, I about knocked the table over. Oviedo now with the basketball, drops it down to McIntyre. He can't corral it. Conley comes away with it. Culver has some numbers on the fast break. Conley goes, and Westafer's going to get him with the blocking foul. Didn't slid his feet on it. He didn't quite have position. He'll slip out from underneath, and that'll be the second personal foul on Keegan Westafer. Might not have his feet set.
Strike foul 34, Keegan Westafer, his second. Team's 10, to the line, shoot a double bonus number 15.
So double bonus now for the Cavaliers with 3:23 left in the second quarter. Conley's made 1 of 3 here tonight and make that 2 of 5.
2 of 4. Number 14, John Gardner.
Gardner will check in Westafer. Like the exchange down there with Keegan and Coach Groves. Right idea with trying to plant his feet, just didn't quite get there in time. That one's off the mark as Conley goes 1 for 2 from the line there. Oviedo now with the basketball. He's going to find his way past the half-court line to Tyson Yates, who works it over to Gardner. Yates now goes to McIntyre. Down to Gardner. Clicks it back on top to Oviedo. Tight pass there. No look going over to Bruce Johnson. Johnson cross-court to Yates. Yates now to McIntyre, but King jumps the route. King now losing the basketball on the way through. Conley regains possession. Back to Ziaja. Clingler now. Following the Triton turnover, Culver has the basketball. Ziaja goes baseline, elevates, and draws the foul on the way through. And that's going to be on John Gardner. His first personal, then that's going to, the team's already in the double bonus. So we'll get ready to go here for Ziaja's first free throw attempts. And he'll get that one to drop. And Ziaja now gets ready for his second attempt. Ziaja misses the second. 1 for 2 from the line there. Yates now with the basketball. Triton traveled well tonight in the harsh conditions. Appreciate everybody watching at home, though. Oviedo drops it back to Johnson. Thought about the three, pulls it back, goes to Oviedo. Yates now on the right side. Back to Oviedo on the left wing. He's going to dial long range. Puts it in. Tyson Yates on the assist to Ashton Oviedo, who nailed that long range three. That's the Titans' first made 3 of the night. Clingler now. Works left. Pulls it back, drops down to Ziaja. Bruce Johnson gets in there, takes it away. He had a few steals in that JV game last night, and he shows off those skills here. Oviedo now on the right side. Back to Yates. Yates back to Oviedo. He thought about that deep NBA three, but they say he's going to travel.
Cavalier ball.
A little close on that one. Valiquet back to Ziaja. Triton leading by 17. Hands off to King. King on the action, pulls it back. Hands off to Valiquet. Valiquet, Oviedo's on him. Goes down low to King, and King will kick it. And it's going to go right back to Triton.
Trojan ball.
Gardner now to inbound. Goes to Yates as a Oviedo back to Bruce Johnson. Johnson now on over to Yates. Yates finds Gardner. Gardner back to Yates. They're going to work it around the perimeter as Oviedo dials long range again and puts it in. Ashton Oviedo's on fire, hitting 2 straight threes back to back. Ziaja now trailing by 20, makes his way past the half-court line. Johnson on him. Valiquet on the left side. Back on top to King. King to Conley. Conley throws it away, and Tyson Yates accelerates, and he'll go up for the lay-in and puts it in. Yates Yates there with a good job with the steal in the basket on the errant throw.
Basket's good by number 24.
And foul's going to be on Conley. That'll be his third personal, team's 8th. As checking in now, and he'll have a 22.
Shoot one, number 24, Yates. In line for the Cavaliers, number 22, Oliver Morgan, and number 45, Marquez Anderson.
As Oliver Morgan, number 22, will check in with Marquez Anderson as Yates goes back to the line. Yates now relaxes, and one opportunity is good for him. So Tyson Yates comes up big there with a free throw. As Ziaja will receive it back from King, and they'll go to work now. Inside the final minute remaining here in the second quarter, Triton leading 35-12. Valiquet now in the corner. On top to King. King on the left wing. Goes back to Morgan. Morgan back on over. King will cycle back up straight away. Gardner's out there on him. Gardner with a good defense. Oviedo almost comes away with it from Valiquet. He'll go up strong, and no foul will be before the shot, but yet he'll get to go to the line for 2. And that's going to be on Bruce Johnson. It'll be his first personal, and that'll send Valiquet to the line for 2.
Number 3, Owen Valiquet.
As he seeks his first points of the evening. Shots up, and back iron no good. Valiquet's second shot is good. He's on the board now. Triton leading 35-13. Oviedo now goes to work. Yates now quickly on the right wing, on over to McIntyre. Hands off to Gardner. Hands off to Oviedo. Deep 3 for Oviedo. No, it puts. It's a friendly bounce.
Not often you say that.
No. Not often. Friendly bounce there. Anderson goes down low to Ziaja, and Johnson's going to get him with the foul.
Triton foul on number 22.
And that'll send Ziaja to the line. It was 1 for 2.
Number 11.
And his first trip. Shots up. And no good. Back iron a little too strong. Second shot, hits the point. 2 for 4 there. Quickly up, 3 seconds to Oviedo. Shot there before halftime's up, and no good. And Triton's going to go into the locker room leading 38-14. Only allowing 6 and 8 points in both the 2 first quarters. But Triton in that second quarter scoring 21 points. As they're in a commanding lead here at Culver, as we'll have some halftime stats here in just a moment. All right, welcome back, Triton Trojan fans. I'm Andrew here alongside Hall of Famer Ryan Limmer for the Triton Trojan Sports Network as Triton leads here at half, 38-14. Real quick, leading scorers in the ball game, Ashton Oviedo with 15 and Tyson Yates with 12. And then leading the way for the Cavaliers in 7 points for Jalen King. Ryan said we had some shout-outs.
I was going to wish my grandma her happy birthday since we're on a different stream now.
Yep.
And
happy birthday to her. Give Danny, Caden, Jax,
that's what I was thinking about.
All their shout-outs. So
I'll see if anybody's chatting tonight.
So Conley, Mann, Ziaja, King, and Valiquet, the home team out there on the floor. Heckaman, Oviedo, Westafer, Yates, and senior Jared Bules out there for the Trojans.
Dr. Feelgood's in the house, and so is Mello.
Ooh, Carmelo's even in the no, I'm pretty sure it's not Carmelo. If it is, oh my word. Yates on to Oviedo on the right wing. We're going to get underway here. Heckaman goes on over to Westafer, back to Yates. Yates drives, goes back door to Westafer, and it's going to go out on Conley. Couldn't quite get his separation from Conley on that backdoor cut. Good cut by Westafer, just couldn't quite lose the defender. Yates to inbound. Goes to Heckaman. Heckaman backs down King, the big man, up and in off the glass. That gives Heckaman 6 points. As Ziaja now goes past the half-court line. Heckaman comes up with the double team. Ziaja drops to King on the right wing. Mans now works his way right. Circles back near side, hands off to Valiquet straight away. Ziaja on the left wing goes down to King. King now tries to hand off, but Bules slaps it away. It's a fight for the basketball as Valiquet tries to throw it away. It's going to go off of Triton.
Cavalier ball.
Bules did a good job using that sideline as another defender to knock the ball away. Ziaja to inbound. Drops to Conley. Bules slaps it away, and Ziaja recovers in the corner. Ziaja, Valiquet cuts the basket. He's up and gets a friendly roll.
Cavalier basket number 3, Owen Valiquet.
He's got 3 points now. Oviedo now with the basketball. He'll work quickly past Valiquet. Oviedo, he'll keep driving. Milik pass to Bules and blocked from behind from Mans. Ball's alive, and King gets it. Mans now on the fast break. 1-on-3 fast break. And he'll get knocked away, and Triton comes away with it. In that first half, they had 8 steals. There's number 9. And Mans not happy with that foul, as that will be his first personal and his team's first of the second half. As Bules now goes to inbound. Yates now goes to Heckaman on the left elbow. Heckaman straight away to Oviedo. He'll drive. Oviedo trying to lose them with the stutter step. Finds Westafer, pull-up jumper for him. Back iron right look as Yates gets the rebound, and a charge now will be drawn by Mans. That'll be on Tyson Yates. Had his feet set. Second personal foul for him.
Player control foul number 24, Tyson Yates.
So Triton coming with some pressure here, leading the way 40-16. Ziaja goes to King, gets it back, and now Bules is on him. Ziaja now goes to work. Tries to push off on Bules there. Mans gets on the right wing, and Bules comes in, knocks it away. There's steal number 10. Oviedo now past the half-court line. He'll go straight away. Attacks. No look pass. Bules, the senior will get the big man to leave his feet, but he'll go up and can't get that lane to drop, and Mans will touch it as he'll go out of bounds. Yates now to inbound. Finds Oviedo. He's in the corner now, gets a nice screen from Heckaman. Oviedo goes up the left hand, up high off the glass. Heckaman with the rebound and can't get that friendly roll. Ziaja now with the basketball on here on the near side to Mans. Mans now goes between the legs in the dribble, stops, pulls it back, goes on over to Conley, who's got some space in the post, and Westafer again with the foul.
Trojan foul number 34, Keegan Westafer. His 14 seconds. Line to shoot 2, number 15.
Conley now is going to go to the line. In the first half, he was 2 of 5 from the free throw stripe. That'll be Keegan's third personal foul, as Conley can't get that one to drop. Conley now, his second attempt. He readjusting, gets that one to drop. Oviedo now with Valiquet on him. Hands off to Tyson Yates. Yates now going to work on up to Westafer. Bules now straight away. Hands off to Yates on the left wing. Up to Heckaman, alley-oop. That was drawn up perfectly and executed real well by those two. King now on the right wing. Finds Conley in the corner. He'll stop. Resets. Goes to Valiquet. Goes to Ziaja in the corner now. He'll drive. He'll go up strong on the floater. And that's going to be on Bules, be his third personal foul.
Bules. His third. He's third. To the line, shoot 2, number 11, Donavan Ziaja.
Ziaja for the night has had a couple trips, 2 of 4 from the line for him. The team's shooting 53% at halftime. And he gets that first one to drop.
Cavaliers, number 10, Owen Clingler, and number 54, Reno Zehner.
I don't know. The update I got from some people that traveled late to get here, I guess there's quite a bit of snow on the ground.
Whoa.
This will be interesting. Ziaja's shot drops there. He's perfect from the line in the second half. As Bules now goes to Yates, and he'll go off Clingler.
Well, I guess it's not like we're in a hurry to get anywhere.
No, I'm not in a hurry. I'll get there when I get there.
But we will wrap it up here after the game's over with so we can get a head start.
Yep. Well, if not, we got fish in the van, so if we get stranded, we got that. Oh, man. Oviedo on the left wing goes down low, and Clingler comes away with it, and it'll be a turnover on Triton. They had 4 in that first half. Zehner inbounds into Ziaja. As now the Cavs will go to work. On over to King. Quentin Amsden will be checking in following the next dead ball. And Oviedo comes in and takes away from Zehner. Oviedo goes up strong, and Heckaman, and that one there, I don't know if that was on Oviedo. I don't know. Who was that one on?
We'll give credit for Oviedo getting the ball up to the basket.
Boy, Heckaman almost. Well, either way, good job, guys. All right, Ziaja now goes back to Zehner. Zehner goes on over to King. King with the up fake goes down to Ziaja. Tyson Yates is there to greet him. Ziaja goes up. Heckaman there. Now they're going to call a foul. They're going to say a jump ball. And it's going to stay here with Culver as Quentin Amsden will check in for Keegan Westafer. Ziaja now to inbound. Finds Zehner, hands off to Ziaja. Step back 3 in the corner for him is up, no good. Rebound, Heckaman. Goes to Bules. Ziaja's on him. Bules quickly past the half-court line. Goes to Yates, and too hot of a pass, and they can't corral it. Mans will check in. And now will come Ziaja as John Gardner will be checking in for Jared Bules.
Yeah, I just watched that play by Oviedo and Heckaman again. That's pretty cool to watch.
Yeah, it was a pretty good play. Did you figure out who scored?
It was Heckaman who put the ball in.
That's why I just want to make sure. That's what I thought, too. Yates comes in and takes away from King. King uses that speed to try to go up, and Yates puts it in on the transition. A bucket for him. Zehner gives it back to Valiquet, and now they're going to go back to work. Triton leading 46-19 here, just under the midway point of the third quarter. Zehner hands off to King. The action not working there as he'll lose it, and Yates comes away with it. Yates goes up strong and puts it in. And we're going to get a timeout for Culver as Triton now goes up. So the 5 out there for the Triton Trojans is Tyler Heckaman, the big man, with Tyson Yates, Ashton Oviedo, Quentin Amsden, and John Gardner. Zehner's going to be out there with Valiquet, Conley, Mans, and Clingler. As Gardner's going to come out and put a little bit of pressure on Mans. Mans now goes. Gardner trying to get that ball knocked away. Goes to Zehner, between his legs. Heckaman's on the steal. Heckaman, the big man, goes up strong and gets that one not to go, but Gardner, they can't corral it.
Cavalier ball in the lineup for the Trojans.
As Heckaman tries to go in there, Mans might be a little shaken up on the play.
I didn't get it in the girls' game, but the Hoststrausers are watching from sunny Florida tonight.
Sunny Florida. They had to go with the
They
sunny.
did say sunny.
Well, hey. Conley gets the inlet pass, goes up, and has an opportunity for the N1. As Cole McKinney just checked in. That'll be his first personal.
Number 5, Cole McKinney, his first team score. To the line to shoot 1, 15, Conley.
That shot off the mark there for Conley. McKinney now on the right wing. Goes up top to Amsden. Hugh gets a nice screen from Heckaman. He'll go to McKinney on the corner as Oviedo now on the left wing. Oviedo now goes in the drive, tries to go up strong, and he'll get fouled on the way through.
Cavalier foul number 3,
Owen Valiquet. It'll be his third personal, team second here of the half. Triton with 14 fouls as they leave 48-21. Now Oviedo to the line for 2. Front iron, no good. His first miss of the evening.
Something told me to bring the chairs tonight, and I didn't.
Well, I was going to ask about that earlier, but it's we're good. Mans gets the inbound following the Oviedo made free throw. Goes 1 for 2 from the line. He's 3 of 4. Goes through, almost gets a piece of that one as Valiquet comes down that one. Now Zehner now up top the key, on over. Mans will try a 3 and gets that one to drop. Hunter Mans now on the board with that 3 ball. Amsden goes up strong and gets the friendly roll. He accelerates and flies all the way through there, coast to coast, and gets that roll to drop. Nice dribble move by Mans. Goes to Zehner, goes between his legs. He picks it up. Hands off to Conley. Conley now goes near side. Mans will try this side for a 3. Off the mark, just short. Amsden now gets it, and they're going to get a charge.
Player control foul number 30.
And that'll be Quentin Amsden's 3rd foul, team's 5th.
In lineup for the Cavaliers, number 22, Oliver Morgan.
Not quite sure. There's some good play there by Mans to kind of draw the contact and sell it. Good job by him. Finds Conley. Conley with an out, goes on over, finds Valiquet. Valiquet now behind the back dribble, pulls it back, goes to Ziaja. Ziaja demands to Morgan. Has Conley in the corner. Tries to thread the needle, but Oviedo steps in there and takes it away. Valiquet on him. Gardner to McKinney. McKinney quickly to Heckaman. The big man's got it, and he'll get fouled by Valiquet.
Cavalier foul number 3, Owen Valiquet.
That'll be his 4th personal, as King will get ready to probably check in for him.
Team's 3rd to the line to shoot 2, number 33, Tyler Heckaman.
Heckaman's shot is up and in. Tyler Heckaman from the line tonight, 3 of 3. Conley now comes out. So Valiquet's going to stay with those 4 fouls. I don't have a 23 either. Good night, 11.
In the lineup for the Cavaliers, number 23, Richard Da Silva, and number 4 for the Trojans, number Hunter McIntyre.
Okay, 25 is 23. So Hunter McIntyre in for Heckaman. As he continues to be perfect from the line, as we're inside the final minute of this 3rd quarter, and they're going to say Da Silva traveled. And they'll turn it over. Team had 10 turnovers in that first half. As Triton forcing some more there. McIntyre's got it. Has to go somewhere with it. Goes on to Oviedo. Gets an ice cream from Hunter McIntyre. Amsden for 3. Too strong. King gets the rebound. Inside 30 seconds for Mans on the transition. He'll go to work against Quentin Amsden. Mans fadeaway jumper. Too strong. Oviedo with the rebound. McIntyre quickly comes down with it. Goes to McKinney. Back to Amsden. Amsden goes away. He'll go baseline. Nice drive by Quentin Amsden. He adjusts and gets that one to drop. And that's the end of the 3rd quarter. Triton leading 55-24 in that one. Culver scoring the most points in a quarter for the night with 10 as they improve there. And Triton scores 23 in that quarter. They scored 21 in the second. So Triton trending towards another HNAC win, 2-1, and working their way there. Culver not giving up that easily. So we'll have the 4th quarter underway here at Culver. Appreciate everybody watching. Of course, like we said, Bi-County's next week. The girls won earlier tonight, 34-31. A hard-fought battle for them. So King, Valiquet, Morgan, De Silva, and Valiquet all out there for the Cavaliers. Bules, Westafer, Oviedo, Yates, and Heckaman, the starting five, out there for Triton. Yates now at the basketball to start this fourth quarter. Will work his way up as De Silva's on him. Goes to Heckaman on the left elbow. Heckaman down low to Yates, up and no good, but he gets his own rebound. Tries to find a place to go with it. Yates tries to go down to Heckaman and does. And they're going to get a foul on Culver here, which would be their 14th foul. And that's going to be on Jalen King.
Jalen King, his fourth, team's fourth. To the line to shoot two for the Trojans, number 33, Tyler Heckaman.
Heckaman now to the line. Continues to be perfect down there as he is now 5 for 5. Second shot for Heckaman, and he continues to be perfect from the line. 14 points for him. Morgan now on the corner. Goes to De Silva, back to Morgan, on top to Valiquet. Oviedo's out there on him. Valiquet on to King. Finds De Silva. Ziaja now on the attack, pulls back. Wanted to go to Morgan there. Goes now to Valiquet, and it'll go through his hands, and Triton gets it back. Right idea for Culver. It was a good drawn-up play. Just couldn't quite handle the hot pass.
We got a score from LaVille at halftime. The Lancers are up on Knox 27-10.
So LaVille has that one well in hand at the half. Yates down to Westafer. Keegan now working down. Fadeaway jumper for him is short of the mark. Heckaman comes in, gets the rebound, blocked by King, and he gets the rebound. Westafer, right idea, just needs a little bit more on that one. Ziaja on to King. King quickly to Valiquet. It's tipped away by Oviedo, and Valiquet recovers with those 4 fouls. Valiquet pulls back. Goes to a cutting Ziaja, who loses it partway through, but goes up strong with it. No good. Rebound, Tyler Heckaman. Quickly up to Tyson Yates. Yates now at the basketball. Slows down against King. Spin move and tries to go up. Gets the block. Goes up strong again. Goes to the floor. And Morgan comes away with the rebound. No call as King now gets it, and he'll push up to Ziaja. Ziaja now with the basketball on the left side. Works back up top to King. King now. Goes to De Silva. De Silva on to Ziaja as he goes on the drive against Bules, and Bules will slap it away on the spin move. Quickly up to Oviedo. Oviedo goes up strong with the glass. Heckaman with the follow through, no good. And Bules comes in and he'll touch it before it goes out of bounds.
Cavalier ball.
Now I can't quite tell if that was on purpose or not. Oviedo tried to lay it up there, and Heckaman comes back with the follow through. I think Oviedo was trying to lay it off the glass for him. King now, straight away. Goes to De Silva on the right wing. De Silva goes to Morgan. Morgan retreats, goes to Valiquet. Valiquet knocked away by Bules again. 2 straight steals for that young man. De Silva's with him on the fast break. Bules goes up strong, and De Silva will get the foul.
They just reached halftime at Argus, and the Dragons are up on Oregon Davis 34-16.
23, Richard De Silva. His first, team's fifth. To the line to shoot.
So the Dragons are up, huh?
Yep.
All right. So apparently, from what I was told, that was probably where our worst part of the drive is going to be.
There's 5 minutes and 44 seconds left at Valley, and the Vikings are up 50-44 on Rochester.
All right. Vikings leading the way. As Bules, 1 and 2 from the line, you can say he crossed over. And he'll turn it over there. Morgan now at the basketball, goes to King on the right wing. Ziaja now. He's down low, gives it to King. Straight away 3 for him is up and takes an unfriendly bounce. In and out as Heckaman gets the rebound. Heckaman had 2 rebounds there in the opening half. Continues those rebounding ways here. NBA 3 for Oviedo, no good. Heckaman comes in and swat the backboard. Bules with the rebound. Back to Yates. Yates on the attack. Goes up strong and gets the friendly roll. Tyson Yates puts it in there, and he continues to put up points on the scoreboard. And now a whole host of Trojans are going to find their way into the ball game. King now. Conley in the corner. Ziaja loses it, and it'll be foul on Bules. That'll be Jared's 4th personal foul, team's 6th.
Trojan foul on number 12.
The weather might be doing something out right now because we're losing internet.
No.
Number 11, Donavan Ziaja.
So it's going to be a platoon swap for our guys. So it's affecting the internet.
Well, there's a lot less people in here than there was between games. And
Well, the Trojan faithful are staying put. Ziaja gets that one to drop.
New squad in for the Trojans.
New squad in. Cole McKinney, Lucas Cabrera, Quentin Amsden, Hunter McIntyre, and John Gardner all at the platoon swap. Give those starters a hand. They did a great job tonight. As they lead 60-25 here. Ziaja finds the 2nd points of the quarter for them. All coming from the free throw line. McKinney now goes to work. Hands off to Quentin Amsden. The senior works his way to Cabrera. Cabrera goes to Gardner. Gardner back to the jumping junior, Lucas Cabrera. On over to McKinney. Alone for 3. Side iron just short. Rebound's going to go to Clingler, but Quentin Amsden keeps it alive. Whoa, that was close. Put on the brakes in a hurry. And they're going to say he carried.
Turnover, Cavalier ball.
Ziaja now at the basketball. Goes on over to King. King with it now. King goes on over. Finds Clingler in the corner. Clingler up top to Morgan. McKinney got a piece of it, and he's going to stay with it. McKinney's got the steal. McKinney goes, and he's going to give it the charge. He kind of leaned in there at the last minute. If he wouldn't have leaned in, he wouldn't have had the foul called.
Player control foul on number 5, Cole McKinney. His 2nd.
Ziaja now goes quickly on over to Morgan. He's on the right wing, goes in the corner to Conley. Conley now. Up to King. King now well away from the perimeter. Goes on over to Morgan, and he'll go on the dribble drive. Morgan with the floater, no good. Rebound, Hunter McIntyre, the man with the motor that doesn't quit. On to Quentin Amsden, he'll go baseline, goes up the reverse land, can't get the roll, but the jumping junior Lucas Cabrera comes away with the rebound. McIntyre back up, and he's going to get fouled by King. That'll be King's 3rd personal foul. Team 6.
Foul number 20, Jalen King. His 3rd. Team 6. To the line to shoot 2. Number 4, Hunter McIntyre.
So McIntyre to the line. Can't get the first one to drop there.
In the lineup for the Cavaliers, number 54, Reno Zehner.
Zehner checks in. So McIntyre 1 for 2 from the line there. He's got 3 points on the evening. Ziaja back to King now, inside 3 minutes remaining. Triton leading 61-26. I'm Andy O'Hara alongside the Hall of Famer Ryan Limler here for the Triton Trojan Sports Network. As the boys and girls looking to go perfect here tonight. Both Triton teams winning. As Zehner hands off to Ziaja. Ziaja, pull-up jumper at the free throw line, gets that one to drop. Good look there for Donavan Ziaja. McKinney up to Lucas Cabrera. Back on over to Gardner. Gardner back to McKinney. Goes down to McIntyre. Him and Zehner now. Finds Amsden on the right wing. Amsden goes with the screen from McIntyre. Wants to go back to him. keeps a hold of, trying to find some space, has to get rid of, finds Lucas Cabrera. Cabrera now goes down to McIntyre. He goes up and in. Hunter McIntyre. Young man's done a good job tonight. That's his 5th point. Ziaja now past the half-court line. Goes on into Zehner. Zehner gets knocked away from McIntyre, but Ziaja comes away with it. King now with the basketball. Goes on over to Clingler. Clingler now to Zehner. He's going to set and he's going to look to pass it away. McIntyre trying to knock it away. Zehner on over to Clingler on the right wing. Goes down to Ziaja. Shots up in the jumping junior. Lucas Cabrera tries to block it. And we're going to get a foul on Triton. And that's going to be on Lucas Cabrera.
20, Lucas Cabrera. His first.
Got a few more Trojans coming in. Connor Large, Nate Amsden, Cameron Shively, and Bruce Johnson will be checking in, as well as De Silva for the Cavaliers. Shot for Ziaja's up and no good. And a whole another platoon swap for the Trojans. As Nate Amsden, Cam Shively, Connor Large, Lucas Cabrera, and Bruce Johnson are going to play for the last minute 39 here tonight.
I'll see if I can pronounce this right. Aranoxy says Ashton still has 2 more years to become an even more explosive player.
Hey, I'll tell you what.
Dr. Feelgood says have a safe trip home, TTSN.
Oh, thank you, Dr. Feelgood. Appreciate that. And I agree with the Ashton Oviedo. I'll tell you what, the kid's only going to get better. I'm telling you what, he's a hard worker, and that's the kind of guys that really just improve. And with what Ashton's been able to do, he's a hard worker, and I'm telling you what, he's got nothing. I'm telling you what, that young man's got, the sky's the limit for Ashton Oviedo. As Cabrera comes out, and we're going to see Chandler Westafer come in. Also checking in for Culver is Josh Havron, the 5'10 junior. Goes on over to Clingler. Clingler loses it. Bruce Johnson got a piece of it. Not sure about that one. That's all right, though. Zehner to inbound. Goes to Morgan now. Morgan with the basketball past the half-court line. Goes to De Silva on the right wing. De Silva now works back center court. Cam Shively shadowing him. Goes down low, and Havron can't handle the hot pass, and it'll go out of bounds on him as Cam Shively to inbound to Chandler Westafer. Westafer now in the final minute of the ball game. Triton having this one in hand, leading 63-28. Connor Large now goes to Westafer. Quickly to Cam Shively. To Nate Amsden. Shot in the middle. Puts it in. Nate Amsden. Amsden with the left-handed lay-in. Puts them now up 65-28. Morgan to De Silva. On to Morgan on the right wing. Morgan tries to go to Clingler, too high of a pass, and Chandler Westafer has it. Westafer on the fast break. Goes to Large. De Silva knocks it away. Back to Bruce Johnson. Johnson step back. Pulls it back down. Down to Westafer. Goes into the corner to Shively. Finds a cutting Nate Amsden. He goes up high off the glass and gets a unfriendly roll. Tries to get the tip. Blocked again there by De Silva. And Zehner gets the rebound. And now the final 10 seconds get ready to tick away here as Morgan brings it past the half-court line. 5 seconds now. He tries to go down, and it'll be out of bounds and stay here with Culver for 2.6 remaining. So Triton's going to improve to 6-4 in the season, 2-1 in the HNAC. Good win for them before they head on to take LaVille next week on Tuesday night for the Varsity. The JV will be playing Monday night. We'll have stats here shortly. No post-game interview as we're going to get packed up and safely get home. And anybody else that traveling, everybody be safe out there tonight. And that's the ball game. Triton wins 65-28. Triton worked hard well in this one. They got out in front and they never looked back. So we'll get the stats here. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. So for tonight, leading the way for the Cavaliers, the 8 points was Donavan Ziaja. Jalen King added 7 points, 5 points there for Braxton Conley. Hunter Mans and Owen Valiquet with 3 points apiece. Triton there leading the way all scores tonight is Tyson Yates with 18 points, 16 points for Ashton Oviedo, 14 points for Tyler Heckaman, and then beyond that, 5 points for Hunter McIntyre. He had a great night with the motor that doesn't quit. Quentin Amsden with 4 points, 2 points for John Gardner, and 1 point tonight for Jared Bules. Triton comes in shooting 45% from the floor, 80% from the free throw line, 16-20. And Culver was 54% from the line and 29% from the floor. Like I said, Triton improves to 6-4 on the season. We're going to hang it up here, Trojan fans. Y'all be safe out there, and until next time, remember the Trojan way.